Welcome back to Let's Play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood. Sorry for the abrupt cutoff at the end of the last video. We ran over and I wasn't paying attention. It's what I do best. So we're picking up back halfway through this cutscene, where Dio is essentially recruiting Jack the Ripper. Which I probably should have gotten a little closer to in the manga. I'm at least close, though. You gotta grant me that. Okay, so we got Dio there. Oh, that was a pitiful Udi. Put some effort into it, man. Oh wait, is that actually the end of the cutscene? Oh well. The whole thing goes on saying it was Jack the Ripper. Where is it? Jack the Ripper. One day this killer completely stopped his crime, vanishing to the world of mysteries. Dio knows.
Meanwhile, back at the Joestar house.
The only ones who know of that disaster are me and Speedwagon.
Jonathan stands within the rubbles of what was once his proud home, reflecting back on what happened that fateful night. Don't complain about my reporter voice, you know you like it. Or my super friend's voice, narrator.
So he's a little concerned because he couldn't find the stone mask and all that mess.
Couldn't find Dio's body in that whole mess,
yeah.
I think. I don't know if he brought that up. Who is this mysterious man with a sideways tilting hat? He seems to have followed them there. But he instantly sits down on a stone wall to eat his lunch. And he somehow knows Jonathan's name.
Jonathan Joestar and the lady, Miss Erina Pendleton.
Up into the air, he dramatically comes towards the two.
What? From a standing position? Such jumping power in his knees alone. Who is he? I'm impressed you survived the power of the stone mask, but the man with the mask also survived. Gasp.
Oof! Hey, I'd make it sound like that too if I got hit in the diaphragm. That's like the diaphragm region, right?
Yeah, let's see here. I am Baron Zeppeli! You cannot defeat the stone mask with bravery alone.
I don't think he's introduced himself yet.
He'll probably come here in a minute.
We'll ruin the surprise for everybody.
No, because right there he's going, the pain in my broken arm, it's gone! Your pain vanished? No, your breath removed the pain, and I am an ally, Jonathan.
We now introduce William A. Zeppeli. William Antonio Zeppeli.
The coolest guy in all of Series 1. Almost entirely because of his sideways hat. I want a hat like that.
That hat is so ridiculous, and I want it.
And I must have it. So Zeppeli kind of explains it was the power of his breath that removed the pain. Jonathan kind of asks him why. He says, come then, I'll show you. So they run off somewhere else. Okay, so they're still talking about that. I skipped ahead. It's a frog!
Let
me show you the energy that causes breath. The Orientals call it Sendo.
このツェペリが長年研究した肉体操作法だ。東洋人は仙道と呼んでいる。
何をする気だろう。
He gets his mojo on. Ripples are coming from his body. The downside is that due to the limitations of the game, they can't show the really cool-looking ripples that came. They just got these.
私は君の横隔膜を指で突き、君の呼吸を調節した。今の私と同じように、特別な呼吸法にしたのだ。簡単に説明すれば、呼吸には血液が関わる。
I adjusted your respiration with a finger to your diaphragm. I have made your way of breathing special like mine is. Basically, breath and blood are connected, for blood carries oxygen from the lungs, and the oxygen in the blood is connected to your cells. Cells equal body. In other words, like the ripples in the water, your breath causes ripples in your body.
君の骨折の痛みを消したエネルギーと同じもの。
It creates energy.
Oh, no, he's gonna smash the poor frog. We can barely stand to see this happening. But wait, what is this? Zeppeli has not hurt the frog at all, but has destroyed the rock underneath the frog, and the frog is completely harmless.
Unharmed.
I said, hey, shut up. What's that?
Oh, my head! I'll agree with you that the frog is harmless, but it is also unharmed, which I think is the more important part.
Shut up. Nobody cares about you.
This is Sendo. The energy of ripples. That is the power of Sendo. The energy of my ripples transferred as ripples through the body of the frog and crushed the rock. The stone mask isn't broken. Dio, the man of the mask, has it.
Gasp.
So yeah, some nasty crap's going down here.
Also, I don't know why it's just called Sendo in the beginning, but they end up calling it Hamon later on.
Yeah.
Or if you actually read some of the translations, what are they, Ignition 1? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Ignition 1 translations, they call it Ripple, but it's pretty much the same thing. Hamon is just wave energy, Ripple.
Yeah, they refer to it as the Ripple, they refer to it as Sendo, as Hamon. It's in the actual fight later on in this game, they refer to it as Hamon. You actually hear them say Hamon.
Yeah. Since Zeppeli says Sendo wave kick, so.
Yeah, so it depends.
Actually, he goes, Sendo wave kick! And you hear vampires go,
So let's see here, what's he explaining?
I
don't think... Yeah, he said Sendo again, I know that much. Yeah, I really have no idea what he's talking about.
1 week later, Jonathan has been intensely trained in the ways of Hamon by Zeppeli,
so that together they can fight Dio.
Oh,
let's see here.
And his head is still sideways.
Because he's cool that way.
君の骨折をほとんど治した波紋エネルギーは精神の乱れにすごく敏感なのだよ。
Actually, kind of a neat thing they're going to come up here, but we're probably going to have to cover in next video, since we're just about out of time, is essentially the Zoom Punch. So next time, since we're gonna have to cut off again halfway through the cutscene again, next time on Let's Play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we see
Wang Chung.
the
Zombie.
trouble facing Jonathan.
Actually, this should lead into the first fight.
Yeah, we're also just about out of time.
Alright, bye-bye.
Well, as long as we hurry, we may be able to get in at least up to the end of the cutscene.
I think that's blood.
I don't know.
That one kanji.
Man, he laughs funny. And the fight begins! So
Our first Hamon base fight.
So next time on Let's Play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we'll see the Hamon fight!